You've been told fruit is always healthy, right? Well, not after 60. Some fruits that were once beneficial can become harmful for seniors, especially when it comes to fruits that raise blood pressure, affect kidney health after 60, or interact with medications like blood thinners and statins. In this video, I'll show you the top 4 fruits seniors should eat every week for heart, brain, and immune support, and 4 fruits to avoid after 60, especially if you're managing blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes. One of these may already be sitting in your kitchen right now doing more harm than good. After 60, your digestion slows, your liver filters toxins less efficiently, and your sugar metabolism changes quietly but significantly. That means some fruits that once seemed harmless or even healthy can now cause bloating, fatigue, or dangerous interactions with medications. Even worse, most people don't know, not even their doctors, unless you ask the right questions. So let's walk through the list. I'll start with the fruits that can protect your memory, arteries, and immune system. Then we'll talk about the ones that could quietly be doing harm. Let's start with 4 fruits you must eat. Fruit number 1, berries. The brain's best friend, berries, are brain scrubbers. Blueberries and strawberries are especially rich in anthocyanins, plant compounds that give them their vibrant color. But these pigments don't just look pretty. They work inside your brain like cleaners, clearing away toxins linked to memory loss. In fact, one long-term Harvard study showed that seniors who ate berries regularly experienced a delay in cognitive decline by up to 2.5 years. That's like giving your brain a gentle rewind button. Think of them like brain scrubbers, tiny sponges gently sweeping away the fog that slows your thinking. They also reduce inflammation in the brain, which is linked to Alzheimer's and heart disease. And because they're low in sugar but high in antioxidants, berries are ideal even if you're managing diabetes. In my experience, many older adults skip berries as they are expensive. But frozen berries work just as well, and they're often cheaper. Just half a cup a day in oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie is enough to make a real difference over time. Fruit number 2 is papaya, the heart's silent hero. Papaya, a near artery cleanser. This one often flies under the radar. Most people think of papaya as a tropical dessert, something you eat on vacation or blend into smoothies. But what if I told you this soft, sweet fruit might protect your arteries better than anything in your fridge right now? A 2024 study found that seniors who ate papaya daily reduced plaque buildup in their arteries by up to 40%. That's not a typo, 40%. Imagine that. While we're worried about pills, papaya might be quietly doing the work of a heart procedure with no side effects. That's because papaya is rich in lycopene, vitamin C, and vitamin E, a trio of antioxidants that reduce inflammation and melt away cholesterol deposits. Think of it as a natural stent, not made of metal, but made of nutrients. Apart from that, it's a natural laxative and prevents constipation. Let me tell you about Brian, 72, who had a constant sitting job for 30 years. He was tired of juggling dizzying blood pressure meds, so he swapped his white toast for papaya slices each morning. Within 3 months, his blood pressure dropped, and his cardiologist reduced his meds. The enzymes in papaya also help with digestion and cholesterol, making it a 2-in-1 ally for aging hearts and guts. So, if you're looking for something sweet that heals silently, papaya isn't just a snack, it's prevention on a plate. Fruit number 3, kiwi, your immune armor. Kiwi is nature's natural immune shield. Your immune system isn't what it used to be, and that's perfectly normal. As we age, the number of white blood cells we produce naturally decreases, which makes it harder to fight off infections. That's where kiwi comes in, one of the simplest immune-boosting fruits you can add to your routine. Just one kiwi contains over 80 milligrams of vitamin C, more than twice what you'd get from a standard orange. But unlike citrus, kiwi doesn't spike stomach acid. It's gentle, easy to digest, and loaded with antioxidants and potassium, which help regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Think of kiwi like a tiny green shield, armoring your cells from daily wear and tear. I once spoke to a woman named Kareen, 70 years old, who used to catch colds every other month. Her doctor suggested she add 1 kiwi a day. Not only did her sniffles vanish, but her digestion also improved, and she said it helped curb her sugar cravings too. Just 1 kiwi a day is enough to support immune function and digestion without adding too many carbs or sugar. Slice it in half and scoop it with a spoon. It's sweet, refreshing, and built for your body's second half of life. Fruit number 4, apples, the fiber fixer. Don't peel your apples. Apples might be one of the most underrated fruits on this list, especially for people over 60. They're high in soluble fiber, which helps lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood sugar spikes, and improve gut health. But here's the catch. Most of that fiber, and nearly 80% of the antioxidants, are found in the peel. Yet many older adults still peel their apples out of habit or fear of pesticides. Think of the apple peel as the skin of the shield. It's where the strongest protection lies. I remember one gentleman, Harry, in his early 70s, who said he always peeled apples because that's how my mother did it. But after a mild blood sugar scare, his doctor suggested keeping the peel. He made the switch, and within weeks, his digestion improved and his afternoon cravings dropped. The pectin in apple skin also feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which is key for better mood, immune strength, and regularity. Now, let's talk about the fruits you may want to avoid after 60. First is grapefruit. This one surprises a lot of people. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins, which block the liver enzyme CYP3A4. That enzyme is responsible for breaking down many common medications, like statins, blood pressure pills, and blood thinners. The result? Those drugs can become too strong, leading to serious side effects. So if you're on any medications, ask your doctor about grapefruit. Often it's safer to stick to oranges or berries instead. Second is starfruit. It may look exotic and tempting, but starfruit contains a natural neurotoxin called caramboxin. In healthy kidneys, it's filtered out. But in older adults, especially if kidney function is even slightly reduced, it can build up and cause serious issues like seizures, confusion, or persistent hiccups. So, unless you're sure your kidneys are functioning perfectly, it's best to avoid this fruit. Third, durian. This spiky, strong-smelling fruit is high in potassium, which might sound healthy, but if you have heart disease or kidney issues, excess potassium can trigger dangerous heart rhythms. In people over 60, potassium overload can become a silent threat. So better enjoy tropical fruits like mango or papaya instead. They're safer and just as tasty. And finally, dried fruits like raisins, dates, and apricots. They may seem healthy, but they're sugar bombs in disguise. The drying process concentrates sugar and often includes preservatives like sulfites that can trigger gut issues. For those with diabetes, prediabetes, or sensitive digestion, dried fruits can cause spikes and discomfort. So choose fresh fruits instead. Whole, hydrating, and full of fiber. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe for more.